Welcome back again, lots and ladies. Today, in episode 16, probably, yeah, 16, we have finally thrown away our dark sign, which causes us to be beautiful again. Yeah. Alright. But, I also switched up my armor a little bit, so that I can actually wear this headpiece. Right now, I am going to do a boss, which is pretty intense at the least, but from this boss I will get my probably main weapon for this build, actually, for my character. There's kind of a cheap weapon in terms of PvPing, because it's one of the better quality ultra great swords out there, with a fairly strong how you call it, weapon art, and it can deal quite a bit of damage and also quite a bit of fire damage actually. But it isn't a split type weapon, so you at the first you don't get scaling from fire, from strength and from intelligence and faith, but it's just flat. And I believe it's about 130 if you do the weapon art and then a charge attack, because the charge attacks get a little bit of fire damage from themselves, and the weapon art gives a fire damage buff. Also, I picked up, while farming for our pretty face again, the Fire Witch leggings. Leggings of witches who bore the profaned flame, now herald spirits of Irfel. The witches who lead the Pontiff's Knights were originally ordained as holy knights. It was not long, however, before their hearts were swallowed by the profaned flame. The profaned flame is going to be a pretty big deal in a little bit later of this game, and we also get the immolation tinder. Profaned flame wielded by the Reptilian witches, frigid spirits roaming the Boreal Valley. This torch, both a weapon and a staff, is enshrouded in an everlasting flame. Skill: punitive flame. Punish foes with a flame that blankets the ground. Yeah, I don't know. This thing is pretty weird. Switch it out, yeah. The strong attack is a spell, and the just normal attacks are that of a halberd. And this is the, well, if I can use it. What is the weapon art actually? Oh, it's the fire snake thingy. Yeah. All right. Now, can I get a Sunburrow up in this? No, yes, maybe. At least I can get Henry. And I can get Blackheart. But I might not want to get Blackheart. Well, I might as well, since I already got Henry. Yeah, why not? Alright. Now, you know the Pontiff Sullivan that bestowed these rings to the exiled knights? We're going to meet him, and he's not friendly, not one bit. This fight is pretty awesome though. This is one of the better boss fights in this game. Ow. Yeah, he can pretty much smack you about. His attack speed is insane. Well, at least if you like duo people and you know, PvP, etc. This boss fight is one of the you know, boss fights that represent that part of the game pretty well. Although there is no dual wield greatsword that dual wields two greatswords like him at the speed that he is doing. Also, there's not really anything you can do about the magic damage that he is doing because it's both fire and magic. And I don't know if it is the case, but maybe that, you know, big burst he did there by transforming into his second stage is dark damage. Don't know if that's the case, but also he summons a shade of himself, which deals less damage, but does the exact same move a little bit before he does it, so it's a little bit of a future sight-ish type of deal. You can actually predict what he is going to do next pretty well. But that doesn't mean that you can always dodge it. And you can actually kill the Phantom of him. And that gives him an incentive to spawn it again, which gives us an incentive to hack on him again once he's doing that. And I stunned him. I broke his point. Nice. Ah no, god damn you. Ah, we weren't ready. Come on, Pontiff. Come on. God damn it, I missed. Yeah, he's there. Nice. Yeah, if you just keep your cool, he is not that bad. And especially with an extra 1 or 2 summons, he is not that bad. Or else his attack speed and aggression can easily overwhelm you, but if you have multiple targets for him, it's not going to be such a big deal. God damn it, I hit my microphone. Sorry guys. And girls, lots and ladies, whatever. You get it, I love you all. Even if you just watch my video and left a dislike, I still love you because you are actually giving me a view. Like, oh my god. Like you found my channel to be, or my video to be at least clickable, so thank you. Alright.
Aha, thou so.
Yes, I have. Oh wait, I need to actually read the soul first, maybe? That would be nice. Soul of Pontiff Sullivan, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. Pontiff Sullivan of Earthville imprisoned a god of the old royalty in the abandoned cathedral to be fed to the devourer. This is just basically a spoiler ahead, basically. Alright.
Aha, so.
Now, his weapons. The Great Sword of Judgment. A ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's left hand, representing the judgment of the moon, but with magic far closer to sorcery than any existing lunar power. Its dark blue hue deeper than the darkest moon reflects Sorcerer Sullivan's true nature. Skill, Stance of Judgment. Assume stance to unleash dark magic. Use normal attacks for lunging thrust and strong attack to emit a side-sweeping wave. So he is actually not a saint, he is actually a intellectual, a sorcerer. He is not made of faith, he's made of intelligence. Like, he is not the pontiff, because pontiff means basically pope. He is more of a scholar. Alright, Profaned Greatsword. A ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's right hand, representing the profaned flame. Long ago, when Sullivan was yet a young sorcerer, he discovered the profaned capital and an unfading flame below a distant tundra of Earthville, and a burning ambition took root within him. Skill, Profane Flame. Temporarily summon the Profane Flame. Lunge forward and use strong attack to enshroud blade in flame. This, yeah.
Ah, most illustrious lords, fine kindling for the and
This weapon is, pretty neat, to say the least. It is an ultra greatsword, which requires more strength than I have right now, which comes actually quite nice. Comes quite nicely. If you look at the cell swords that I now have, this is basically 3 times as heavy, but it is one of the lighter ultra greatswords. The only ultra greatsword that is lighter is the Astora greatsword, basically a dexterity greatsword. But this is a actual how you call it, quality greatsword, because if you level it up, it gets a CC scaling, and with a 40-40 build, it gets nearly 700 damage, just physical. But it's not about the physical. Also, it just looks awesome. The side swing attacks, it's pretty fast too for a big great weapon. It's pretty fast. The second attack, at least. The first attack is not that fast like any other, but the second attack is pretty fast after. The charge attack I mentioned does actually thrust and fire damage. Wait, maybe the second charge attack after it also deals fire. But what does it do without charging it? Yeah, it just does normal. Normal and then charge again? Yeah, it deals indeed fire. Alright. But this is what I mentioned. The fire buff. And then a fire attack with your charge, and it actually deals more, But it's nice that it's the stomp weapon stance, a stomp weapon art, and then immediately a weapon buff after it. You can keep this up for a long time, especially if you have something like the Farron Ring, which reduces the skill consumption. Because, let me look. Alright, it's max, and with it drains about 1 centimeter on my screen. Alright, if I take it off, yeah, it drains about 50% more. So it's a basically 30% or something reduction to the cost of skills, which is huge, actually. But it's a little bit too heavy to be. Oh wait, I have also got the crown, which I will read. But I will need to wear something lighter. Yeah, I will just go back to the Pyromancer crown. Alright, Pontiff Knight crown. Crown of the Pontiff Knights. Now Hero Spirit of Irithel. The golden crown signifies those who report directly to Sullivan. The knights wear his watchful eyes, and when needed, his punitive blades. Yeah. He wasn't a nice guy. No, he was not. Alright. Ooh, wait. No, that doesn't look right. That just doesn't look right to me. Let's keep this armor. Well, no, let's switch to the knight's armor, actually. And then switch to just more leggings and the knight gauntlets. Yeah. And then maybe, ooh, this is barely not wearable. Yeah, let's just do the heralds. Yeah, nice. Alright.
Very then hey.
Yeah, I do need 1 point more in strength.
Well, Ashen.
That's also, by the way, why I want this shield. Actually, the shield gives you, the how you call it, weapon art of your weapon. Like, it doesn't parry or anything, so it actually gives you the stomp, which now does not give me the buff because I'm one-handing it. So yeah. But that gives us the perfect opportunity to go back to Rosaria and wait, do I have a tongue? That is, yeah, I have a tongue. That's required for this name. Alright. Let's travel to Rosaria and respec a little bit. Just a little bit. But if my calculations are correct, come on. Yes. Oh wait, no. Never mind. God damn it. He hasn't done it yet. Alright, alright. Maybe after, how you call it? Eldritch. Maybe after Eldritch. Alright, reallocate my skill points. Yeah, 20 vigor at least. A little bit more humans. Endurance is stamina, yeah, I totally need that. Vitality, I need that to be able to wield everything. I need strength at least 22. Let's then also do 22, you know, dexterity to be fair. And a little bit more vitality. Because I actually want to, you know, wear all my shit. Alright. Now if I do the weapon art, I actually get the weapon buff, which is nice. And it actually gets a little bit more fire damage once I do, you know, a charge attack with one hand, which is also nice. Alright, let's go back to Firing Shrine and see if we can upgrade this baby. It deals slightly more damage, well, let's see actually, let's see. I think it deals slightly more damage than my, I call it Sellsword Twin Blades. No, it deals slightly less actually. Huh, alright. Well, what can you do about it? Well, you can do something about it. Namely, reinforce it. And I need one Titanite skill. I need a lot of Titanite skills though. I need it for my shield and for my weapon. Also, as you can see here, both the scaling go up and the dexterity scaling actually goes up as well. So yeah. Also because it's one of the how you call it, lighter ultra great swords. Also, you cannot buff it, so I'll just equip it right here, so I can actually use a shield and a pyromancy flame if I want to. Because it's one of the lighter, how you call it, ultra great swords, you can actually equip. Well, maybe not the cell swords. No, you cannot equip the cell sword, but you can actually equip if your vitality is high enough, and if you got another kind of ring, which I'm going to probably get in this episode, you can actually equip two kinds of weapons, a shield, and then, you know, the pyromancy flame, who weighs practically nothing, while wearing medium / heavy armor. That's why I like a little bit more vitality than normal. And that's why I also dislike the meta of this game that indicates that you have to have a build with 120 soul level. Like, fuck off, I want 150 at least. Like the reason why From Software has decoupled stamina from you know, equipment load is so that people, you know, if you wanted stamina, you didn't actually automatically get equipment load with it. So you actually needed to put things in a stat to wear heavier armor or use heavier weapons without fat rolling. So, yeah. Also, crystal lizards. Does one drop? God damn it. No, wait, what? Fuck off. Twin Titanite. Well, I don't know if the other one drops. I call it a Titanite skill. Probably not, because Titanite skills are not really something that usually get dropped by, you know, crystal lizards. But let's just look anyway. But yeah, also how do you call it? God damn it. Oh yeah, bossal weapons, etc. For some reason, most of them are a little bit weaker than the normal weapons, which I don't get, because normal weapons you can actually infuse to fit your build better, and normal weapons you can actually also buff it on top of infusing it to fit your build better. So bossals should actually be just a little bit more damaging in the standard way, because you cannot infuse them and you cannot buff them. Well, this weapon is obviously an exception because it has a weapon skill that buffs it naturally, but that's no excuse. Well, it should not be an excuse for, you know, weaker bossal weapons. I get it that bossal weapons usually have pretty impressive weapon arts. Like this one does actually have a buff in its weapon art and fire damage extra on top of its physical damage without being fire damage inherently. But still. God damn it. This is one thing I hate of this area. It's invader heavy. Just because there's a certain covenant that only deals with this area. Yeah. But alright. Let's indicate that I'm back here. Well, I don't know if he knows. Or she. I'm not judging. I'm kind of waiting though. I don't want to go into the level while she or he is still in. I want to either die by the invader's hand or kill the invader, not something in between. This is kind of weird. Oh yeah, sure too. Alright. Oh, I got invaded by Cinderella. Great. That's pretty funny actually. Alright. Well. Let's look if someone can help me. Normally there is a shit ton of signs here, but there isn't now. Alright. Utmost concentration. Alright, he is going to be a dick about it. You know what? I'm going to two-hand it. Oh wait, he has sword grazer. Yeah, alright. Well, just fucking kill me. Nope. I'm not going to be freaking killed by them. Well, maybe I am, but... not this easily. Come on. Thank you. Oh wait, no, goddamn it. Sorry guys, but well, fuck it. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just fucking kill me. I'm sick of this. Just kill me. Good. Alright. Then I'm just going to go away. It's fine with me. Sure. Alright, let's do this. I'm sick of it. Let's just go through this area without any kind of ember. Because I don't like to be invaded after another. Get what I mean? Especially if there's no one you can summon to help you. A certain area which I'll need to clear to get that ring that I want is going to be quite difficult without any extra health and any extra help from the Phantom. But I just gotta get good. Yeah. Especially with a ultra great sword, or great weapons in general. PvP can be quite the pain. Could you please come here? Yeah, nice, alright. Well, this area, in terms of lore-wise, is actually kind of very interesting. Because, as you can see, there are Dark Souls 2 giants all over the place. Well, just giants are all over the place. But there's also Dark Souls 2 sort of semi-invader kind of enemies, which are pretty irritating to fight against actually. Because they both have dual-wield weapons and they both tend to buff their weapons with dark pine resin. But then again, they are just, you know, NPC invader things. Which, you know, some might be very intelligent, like the infamous one from Dark Souls 2. Finally, freaking Jon Snow joins the scene too. Just a little bit too late though. Or right on time. That could also be the case. Also, it should be mentioned, these two don't respawn if you kill them, so... Yeah. Is he stuck? Is Jon Snow stuck? I'll help you get unstuck, bro! He's still not unstuck. Now he's unstuck. Alright. Well then. God damn it, just... What the hell? I was dodging all the time, was spamming spacebar. What the hell? Come on. Come on, Jon Snow. No, no. Alright, fuck this shit, I'm going to end. Fuck you, Jon Snow. Alright. Drang Twin Spirits. Which are decent weapons, actually. Well, in my opinion. They're the only twin spears, so yeah. The Drang's Twin Spears. Paired spears of the Drang Knights. Proclaimed descendants from the land known of the legend of the linking of the fire. When the Dragon Knights disbanded, they scattered across the lands as sellswords. They quickly became known for shieldless, aggressive tactics that struck fear in the hearts of men. Yeah, just basically the same as the dual-wield mace. Also, I've noticed that most, if not all, weapons from Dark Souls 2 are basically paired weapons. Well, in terms of lore-wise, they are, you know, from Dark Souls 2. They are not actually from Dark Souls 2. But is that a reference to the, you know, forgotten art of power stance? Power stancing? Because in Dark Souls 2, if you had 150% of the weapon requirements of a certain weapon, and you had that for 2 weapons at the same time, and they were compatible, you could actually dual wield anything, you know, with anything. Like you could dual wield a greatsword and an ultra greatsword, for example. Oh, at least I think you could. I don't know for sure, but yeah. Like in those things, you could actually, you know, just choose your weapons. Hell, you even how you call it, new game plus it so that you can do one weapon 2 times. You could also just do that. Come on, hit it. No. Can I pull one of them? I know I can pull just one of them. I know I can. But am I going to have to, yeah, equip my bow for a smidgen and then quickly switch out very quickly, because these motherfuckers are fast. These motherfuckers are fast. Yeah, quickly switch it out. Quickly switch it out. Alright. Come on. Come here, puppy. Come here, bloodborne enemy. Yeah, and the worst thing about this is you actually have to, you know, kill 2 of them in a row, or at the same time if you're really unlucky. Why can they spit out light? That's weird. It's not something that I would have thought. Oh my god. Oh my god. That deals 50% of my health. Well, righty then. Even though I have armor, you need still figure to actually, you know, have enough health to tank shit. God damn it. See, this is the conundrum. If you amber yourself, you get, you know, 50% more health, and thus have enough health to actually make that part of this area doable, like at all. If you're good enough, then you can actually, you know, do it regardless, but still. But if you do that, there's a high chance that you cannot summon, well, for me at least, with my luck, I cannot summon any help, and there's a high probability that you will get invaded. Like, that's the worst part about it. I don't like getting invaded if I need the embered state to actually even complete this task. So let us try it again with the ember and hope that nobody comes here before I killed at least one of the dogs. Which it might still be, you know, the case that I die, but it's less likely because I have a lot more health now. Alright. Do it again. I hit it, yes. switch it out. And come on, puppy. Come to daddy. God damn it, even the last part of the animation that can hit you. Fuck off, I don't even see what you're doing most of the time. The hitbox of that weird side bite is way too big. No. God damn it. And I died. See, it's not even easy if you have the 50% bonus health from the Emerald State, so yeah. But I need to do this for my ring. So, one more try, and then I'm just going to cut the video up until the point that I at least kill one of them. So that I have enough room to actually, you know, battle the second. That's the worst part. If you go a little bit more into the room, like where you can actually, you know, move around easily, then you're gonna get ganked by two of these. Like, it's not even funny anymore. This is the underground Murloc shark people gang from Bloodborne. Like this is the equivalent of that. And that is also a bullshit area that I never completed. Like, I didn't even, you know, make it. The only time that I completed this was by using a bone shaman stick thing that causes an enemy to be on your side for a while, so that I, you know, could basically watch the two fight it out and fight the second one. But I usually didn't even do that because the item you got from that wasn't an item that I liked. It was a dual wield, basically katana-like weapons, which, you know, I'm more of the strength variety of weapons, so yeah. And I got hit. And it didn't do quite as much damage as I anticipated, actually. Oh my god, calm your tits! I'm wearing medium/heavy armor. God damn! That follow-up attack is insane. Please don't do it. Nice. Yeah, I thought I heard something like that. I pulled the second one. Fuck me. Alright. Yeah. Let's switch back to this. For a sec. Fuck you. See, these kinds of things, these are the points in these games that I get triggered the hardest. There's literally almost zero chance, if you step into the room, that you can battle them at the same time and survive. Yet you are expected to move around because these enemies are pretty dangerous if you stay up in their faces. But if you move just a smidgen too far, you pull the second one, which immediately drops your chances of winning to 0. Like, it was even worse in the Bloodborne one because you couldn't even just attack one. There was one on the ceiling and there was one walking around, and the one on the ceiling was invulnerable until he dropped down. And once he dropped down, hell, you fought two at the same time. Even worse, it was a narrow pathway around one pillar, inner circle. And you just couldn't even. Well, you might you might be able to even, 1 plus 1 equals 2, but it's I just don't know. But I will cut to the point that I actually kill one of them. Until, that time I will just try it again and again. So get out of the way too fast. Like, the animation isn't even there. What's that? The animation is not existing. Don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Fuck it. Yeah. Alright. That's one, guys. That's one. Now. It's still not a one battle. You still need to kill one more. Luckily, they don't respawn. At least, I don't think so. That would be total bullshit. If that would be the defining factor on which, down the well bullshit enemies gang shit is worse, this one or the one from Bloodborne. Because the ones from Bloodborne actually respawn. Like, all those enemies respawn. But like, I don't think any one of those sharp giants should ever respawn. They're just way too dangerous. There's literally nothing you can do about those. They just go into their, no, please, I have more health and more armor. Alright. Oh no, oh, you're such a dick. You're such a prick. Alright, don't get greedy now. No. That did not hit me. I freaking blocked. No, god damn it, I dodged. Alright. And you see my case right there, there's no animation. There's literally no animation. Alright, I'll see you in just a few minutes. And let's see if they actually respawn, yes or no. Alright, lords and ladies. God diggity damn it. I hate that part. I truly hate that part. There's nothing worse in this entire game than that part. Well, at least in my opinion. And maybe if, a certain DLC comes up, it might get worse. But we are going to equip the loins of our labor. The Ring of Favor. A ring symbolizing the favor of goddess Fina, whose fateful beauty is mentioned in legends. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, her ring increases max HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, because if it's a fickle nature, then why does it increase HP and max equip load, which most of the time are used to equip things that increase your tankiness? I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Can we equip something that... No, we cannot. Alright. De-equip it. Even if we de-equip it, we cannot reach that level. Alright. Let's then just, do this. Nice. Nice. A deep gem. Alright. Did we already read it or not? A gem of infused titanite found in the dregs of the Cathedral of the Deep, used in infusion to create deep weapons. Deep weapons inflict dark damage, but lose scaling effects. There is a darkness that lies beyond human ken. I also picked up a human drag. You can see it has the form of a humanity sprite. Proof of a duty fulfilled by the Aldrich faithful who patiently await the Devourer of Gods' return. Drags are the heaviest thing within the human body and will sink to the lowest depths imaginable, where they become the shackles that bind this world. The Abyss binds this world. The Dark Soul binds this world. That is very interesting. If the Abyss or the Dark Soul binds this world, then what Gwyn has done by linking the fire to humanity, he has linked the Great Soul directly to the root of this entire universe. And since the Great Soul is the first flame, a flame is destined to eventually die and never, maybe from the ashes once, flare up again, but basically if you put out a fire, it should stay out. So something that dies has been linked to the very foundation of this world. So basically that triggers, that might be the reason why the, cycle actually exists. Because if this world dies, with it the Abyss and everything just kind of implodes on each other. It causes a, well, in the real world, if something implodes and just dies, it usually goes out with a bang, and that would cause the fire to light up again, and basically flare up again and start a new age of fire. It's a fantasy world, so you shouldn't, have to think about it a huge amount of time, on the actual, physics of the real world, or if they are or not interpreted in this world. But hell, Why not? I see some similarities, so who's to say that there aren't any, similarities? Also, these gauntlets are pretty awesome. They have quite a bit of, how you call it, damage resistance. Well, the Morn's lags are better, but yeah. Is the Morn's armor better actually than the Dark Black Knight armor? Yeah. Huh. The hands are actually pretty darn powerful. Yeah. The Black Knight gauntlets are just strong. Huh, that's weird. Alright. This might... Let's look. Yeah, this might be eventually my final armor-ish, but this looks fine too. It's a little bit less weight. Let's see. 25, 20, 20, 20, 25, 20, 25, 20. And with the Morn's set, it has 30, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 20. Huh. Just a 5% more damage resistance. Huh. That's surprising, to say the least. I thought armor was a little bit stronger than that. Alright, and this doesn't look that cool, so let's just do this. Alright, pray to Archdeacon MacDonough. One of the 3 archdeacons. One left his duty and left the Saint Bident. One who actually holds the Silver Doll, what is the entrance to the Earful Border Valley of Earful, and Archdeacon, who eventually kind of drowned in a sea of, well, it's just water here, but I don't know, he just died basically. This is, though, one of the more fun areas to invade. What is that supposed to be in his eyes? Let's just get our binoculars out again. I don't know if that's supposed to be twigs or fluids. Come on. Binoculars. It's supposed to be twigs. Alright, but they are supposed to be twigs, so that is interesting, to say the least. Because every other corpse from the hollows in, the High Wall of Lothric eventually grows into a big giant tree. Yeah. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know. I thought it was just ooze coming out of his eyes, so that would indicate that he eventually got corrupted by the abyss and swallowed by it, but no, it's twigs. Which might also still be done by the abyss. I mean, this world is supposed to be actually just ash, smoldering on its last breath after it already has been put to death. Like, it's desperately grasping for, for any, how do you call it, anyone to light it up again. Huh. Let me look at these statues. They seem to have blindfolds, and if I'm not mistaken, that is not entirely, but very similar to. If you put on the hood, it is incredibly similar. Let me Firekeeper skirt. I'm fairly certain these are supposed to be Firekeepers since they are blinded. Why are there Firekeepers in this place? And that is a very, very good question indeed, which I cannot give you the answer for. Why are there Firekeepers in the room where the Archdeacon MacDonald eventually died, who is the basically founder for the Eldritch Faithful, which the thing that it gives is the holy symbol of the Cathedral of the Deep and crests of those who see beyond fire to the age of deep waters. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Eldritch Faithful Covenant. The faithful ensure that Eldritch, devourer of gods, remains undisturbed by taking the form of loyal spirits that hunt down those who trespass the ruined cathedral. So, who see beyond fire to the age of deep waters. Who see beyond fire to the age of deep waters. Firekeepers do have a swirling mass of humanity right beneath their skin. They are blind and they have some kind of misgrowth somewhere, at least in their eyes. And if you are blind and get in touch with the abyss, if you actually look at the possibility for the priestess we have in our Fireling Shrine, let's actually go to her. If you buy a dark miracle from her, she basically goes insane and says they're gnawing at her in the dark. They're gnawing at her in the dark. Well, she is blind, she is always in the dark. So, isn't it implying that the age, like the existence after, fire is basically just darkness? Like, everything is the abyss, and the abyss has consumed all? Like, you could basically be blind and see the same thing as someone who isn't. Irina is her name. She could turn insane if you actually buy a dark miracle from her. And she has glass over eyes. Nice. It's good, how you call it, attention to detail from. I was going to try and poke fun at you for,
Oh, discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Sure.
A fine choice. I am Grey Rat the Thief.
Why not? Alright, but let's just sell the Divine Blessing, the Soul Heavy, Great Warrior thingy, and the Blood Gem, the Deep Gem, the Lightning Gem, and yeah. Oh wait, and one shield of these. Oh, maybe even two, because those shields are not really good, because they don't have 100% physical resistance. But let's read it first. Shield of the Pontiff's Knight. Frigid spirit of linger in Earful. This blue-grey shield shrouded in a tiny cold air is light and dreadful. Alright. Goddammit. Fast, thank you. Yeah, the Black Knight shield and the Shield of One both have the weapon skill arts actually in them, but I don't know which one would be better. Well, the Black Knight, you can see right here, the Black Knight is better, but it's a whole 2 weight more, so I don't know. Let's look at it. It does look sexy as hell though. It does look sexy as hell. And then let's just switch over to this one. Yeah. It does look sexy as hell. Alright. And let's just look. I don't know why, but being huge and the Black Knight armor and equipped in Black Knight armor makes you look fat. It's weird. Yeah, fuck it.
Just wasn't neat.
Can I reinforce assets? No. Reinforce weapons. Twinkling Time Knights. Yeah, sure. Well, no. Well, yeah. Fuck it. It gets a lot of stability more. It gets a huge chunk of stability from leveling it up. So yeah.
Very then hate.
More stability means less stamina costs from blocking, which means more blocking,
Farewell.
which I like. Alright. Oh, we actually have a pretty neat weight going on, actually. Yeah. Because we have both the Ring of Favor and the Havel's Ring, but alright. Well, I'm defeated. I needed to do those two, well, not 2 dogs, more than 5 times, more than, well, barely less than 2 full handfuls. You can barely count it on 2 hands. But the wolves thingies, bloodborne wolves, giant celestial bloodborne wolves thingies, did not respawn after I killed one. So that means that the shark things from the shark giant man things from Bloodborne are worse indeed than these wolves, which is, you know, it confirms my my actually, you know, experience, because I never freaking bothered to do those shark thingies in the first place, because I never could done it, and if I even could do it, the reward wouldn't be something like the Ring of Favor. But anyway, my name is Lord Longface. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please leave a freaking like. If you dislike this video, then also please leave a dislike. Comment whatever you want. Say that I'm a scrub, that I can't do this shit. Say that, wow, you are not a scrub because you actually finished this shit. Whatever. What is your opinion about these 2 instances, like the ones with the giant shark things from Bloodborne, or the giant celestial wolf, Bloodborne wolf things from Dark Souls 3? Or, you know, basically, if you haven't played Bloodborne yet, like that area from deals, that's maybe what it pulls in, what it pulls it in line with this. Like, it's not, you know, the reward isn't as good as Ring of Favor, so you are less inclined to do it. And in the first place, it's in a DLC area, so you basically will never ever come across it if you never do paid DLC. So yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, I will see you, lots and ladies, in the next one. And let's light it up. Oh goddamn, light it up, shall we? Bye, guys.